Welcome in our Alter Age studio.
Bedankt.
Bedankt.
Nou, ik praat nou.
Je praat een beetje Nederlands.
Een beetje Nederlands, maar niet veel.
Heel
maar
veel.
ik kan niet verstaan met Nederlands praten.
Dus ik moet uitkijken nu.
Ja.
Alles maar in het Engels.
Nou, het is goed. Ja, in Engels is beter.
Nee, probeer ik het ook niet in het Nederlands. How is the man of the famous words... Halt mich nur ein bisschen, dass ich schlafen kann.
How he is? Always asleep, like the song is telling. No, it's a love song. It's a love song, and it's a kind of... Before you fall asleep, you should do the best you can. Try hard.
You started your career as a movie star, or what?
No, as a musician. I started as a piano player in a theater when I was, I think, 17. And but I played before in several bands, and then I started doing making music. But my albums been very unsuccessful in the beginning, and then I started my career as an actor. But that didn't help me for my music. So my first record company canceled my contract because they said I had a very famous movie at that time, The Boat. It was very successful, but nobody bought my albums. They said it was just crap. So I changed the record company, and then I got quite successful.
It was Das Boot.
Das Boot.
And later on, the second movie with Nastasia Kinski?
It was Frühlingssymphonie, yeah. And then I did another one with Burt Lancaster and Julie Christie about the chemical industry and their influence on the war, like Auschwitz and stuff. But that was in 87. But I'm a musician.
So forget the movies.
Depends, but mainly the things I get in Germany, they do a lot of crap for television, like series, miniseries, and they give you things to play a dog or a doctor or something boring. So I wait till I get a good offer.
So from now on, no more Peter Tzadek.
No, he was in theater. He was no movie. I worked with him in a theater. He's a kind of famous German theater director. So he helped me a lot in my theater career. I played for 10 years. I worked in a theater as a musician and as an actor.
Okay. So let's talk about your musical career. It started in 84, 79, and then what was happening in 79?
79 was my first album. I did in 79, and that was but songs from other people, and they asked me if I would like to sing their songs.
With the band Ocean?
Yeah, that was a rock jazz album. That was my very first one. That's true. That was earlier. That was in 87 or something. That was a rock jazz album like Tower of Power or Blood, Sweat and Tears. There was a band of 10 guys with a brass section and stuff. And then I did my first German album in 79. But that was really very boring. And then I did another 3 till 84, and in 84 I had a big success with an album called Bochum. That's the name of my hometown.
With the postcode?
With the postcode, okay. 44630. It's changed now, but now at that time it was that.
And then the early 80s, no more movies, music.
Yeah, then we did, after the success from Bochum, we went on just like making music, touring, next albums, and then only this one movie in 87. But since then I didn't do any acting, just music.
What does it mean exactly? Bochum, your hometown?
That album? The thing is that people in Germany, they look down on that area. That's the industrial area, and everybody thinks it's all grey and just idiots hanging out there. The language is very simple. People speak a very simple language. And I thought I tried to promote that area a little bit more, because it's the heart of Germany. The whole steel industry comes from there. The whole wealth of Germany comes from that area, from the miners. My father is a miner, and so I thought I'd give this area a little bit, push that up. And my record companies, they said in that today, nobody else will buy it then in this town. Nearly the next town in Essen or in Dortmund, nobody will be interested in that album. But it was really very successful.
And after, what happened?
After like a normal musical career, we went on doing albums after album, tour after tour, and and the last thing we did was for us like a highlight of our career was the MTV Unplugged concert for a German band. This was really kind of very exciting, and so this is. Just what comes in my mind now to tell what was afterwards.
And the rest is a black one. Okay, from 84, the time of a rock star for you?
As a rock star, you don't feel you feel yourself like a human being, like a
Okay,
person. So,
very successful.
Yeah, very successful. Yeah. So, but Germany is a big market, so you can sell a lot of albums. But that doesn't mean that your quality is very good.
Is your quality very good?
I don't know. It's getting better, I think. You can have a listen, but I think it's getting better. We're getting there.
Okay. Later on, we'll talk about your unplugged and live albums too. Will there be just a short question for later on? Will there be a studio album as well?
It will come up now. We start for a new album now, but that will come in the end of next year, I think.
Oké. Daar praten we zo meteen over. Herbert Grönemeyer bij Alter 8.
Oké. Laatste deeltje.
Ja. Zit ik ook weer op 2 minuten?
Dus deze was 2 minuten.
Oké.
Deze is nog maar iets langer blijven.
Deze iets langer?
Ja, ik weet niet hoeveel vijf we hebben.
Nou, een paar nog.
Maak hem maar lekker af.
Oké.
Kijk, dat is niet, hè?
Oh nee.
Ja, het is geld.
Dat, je begrijpt het.
Ja.
Dus het t-shirt niet moeten vergeten.
Nee.
Oké.
Ja.
I'm gonna ask your new album why a live one, why an unplugged one.
Ja. Hier.
Wacht even hoor. Favorite video, maybe?
I don't know the name. I think what's a very nice video is from Red Hot Chili Peppers from Anton Corbijn, where they're rowing. I don't know what the title of the song is.
Weet jij dat die?
Die keer waarin ze in die roeiboot zit.
Yeah.
Is het de laatste?
No, the last is in the swimming pool with the girls. The one
Ah,
before.
Die ervoor.
voor het album 100 Minute.
I don't know the title of the song. But a very good video.
Ja?
De laatste.
Nee, de ene
No, from Anton Corbijn with the boat.
Laat. Ja. Hier.
En inderdaad nog steeds Herbert Grönemeyer hier bij TMF en Alter 8. Then the early 90s. 2 albums, Luxus and Chaos. Filled with videos, incest, political stuff. Why? Why is that difficult?
Not difficult. I think that is human life. It's like a relation between people. That's politics. I think there's nothing. Politics always gets something too heavy. I think politics is normal daily life, and our situation in Germany is quite like an example. We have the reunification. We have East and West getting together. So a lot of things happening, and we realize that we didn't learn to listen to each other. Especially the Western people, they think it goes forward and forward and forward, and suddenly there's like a break. And yeah, very exciting times in Germany, and you have to write about because that's definitely an example for a relation between people. And yeah, but this has nothing to do with difficulty or heaviness. It's like a daily talk. Like if you sit around with a beer and you talk to each other and talk about things that you don't like, or you talk. My albums, I think, it's like a chat, yeah, like a talk. And you talk about everything, luck and love, and then you tell your friend about what you did last night, and then you talk about with him here what you don't like, and that's how I think. That's how I write about.
So what you don't like last night?
Yes, night we've been out. It was okay. Great night. Okay. More.
Finally, 96, 2 albums, 1 unplugged and 1 live. Why not a studio album? Why two different albums?
We played this unplugged concert, and we didn't want to make an album. We've just been happy to make the concert, but it turned out like to be a good concert. So we thought it's maybe interesting to do an album of this. And people asked for a long time already for a live album, and so we did. Yeah, that's a good idea to have the 2 sides. And yeah, and it's like a break. You have time. This is like the live album is looking back a little bit. The unplugged is looking forward, because it's really to make this concert with the camera on your nose and play your songs in new arrangements, and so that was really exciting. And now we're doing a new album. We start with a new album, and it comes next year or 2 years, whatever.
2 years.
When it's ready.
Make it 1, please.
Oh, okay.
Okay, deal. Okay, we know you are a fan of football.
Nederland.
Nederland, inderdaad, Nederland.
Yeah.
I know, we know about Germany.
Yeah,
Let's forget it.
Yeah.
When you're on tour?
I'm wearing it every day, and on
That's
stage.
a promise?
And in bed too, yeah.
It's a TMF, official TMF orange Holland t-shirt. Wear it and be
Look a
proud
bit
of
pale,
it.
I think.
Yeah, no, it's good, it's good.
Make it dark.
Okay. Thanks for dropping by here.
Thank you.
Your favorite video?
Well, yeah, I think My Friends from Red Hot Chili Peppers is a good video.
Okay.
So, but there are a few others, but that one maybe. If you can show that one, it's good.
Thank you, Herbert Grönemeyer.
Bedankt.
This is the Music Factory.